In the year 1560, Europe was a continent in turmoil. The relentless march of empires, the rise of new ideologies, and the clash of ancient rivalries set the stage for a conflict that would ignite passions across the known world. At the heart of this tumultuous age was the Siege of Malta, a confrontation that pitted the mighty Ottoman Empire against the steadfast Knights of St. John. It was a battle not just for territory, but for the soul of a continent. The Ottoman fleet, a vast armada of war galleys and supply ships, descended upon the small Mediterranean island like a thunderstorm. Led by the formidable General Mustafa Pasha and the cunning naval commander Piyale Pasha, the Ottoman forces were determined to crush the Christian stronghold and secure a strategic foothold in the heart of Europe. The Knights of St. John, though vastly outnumbered, prepared for a desperate stand, led by their indomitable Grand Master, Jean de Valette. The siege began with the bombardment of Fort St Elmo, a key defensive position guarding the entrance to the Grand Harbour. The fort, manned by a small garrison of knights and Maltese soldiers, became the first line of resistance against the Ottoman tide. The air was thick with the roar of cannon fire and the acrid smell of gunpowder as the defenders held their ground against wave after wave of assaults. The walls of St Elmo were battered and scarred, but the defenders' resolve remained unbroken. Among the defenders was a young Maltese soldier named Matteo. He had grown up in the shadow of the knights, inspired by their tales of valor and devotion. As the siege wore on, Matteo's courage was tested in ways he could never have imagined. He fought side by side with seasoned knights, witnessing both their unyielding bravery and the grim toll of war. Matteo's determination became a beacon of hope for his comrades, a reminder of the spirit that bound them together in the face of overwhelming odds. The Ottoman forces, frustrated by the stalwart defense of St Elmo, intensified their efforts. Siege towers loomed over the battered walls, and incendiary projectiles rained down upon the defenders. Yet the Knights of St. John and their allies refused to yield. Each day of resistance brought precious time for reinforcements to arrive, time that would prove critical in the struggle for Malta. As the weeks turned into months, the siege reached a fever pitch. The defenders, though weakened by hunger and exhaustion, fought with a ferocity born of desperation. Matteo, now a seasoned warrior, led a daring counterattack that inflicted heavy losses on the besieging forces. His name became a rallying cry among the defenders, a symbol of their unyielding spirit. Finally, in September 1565, the long-awaited relief force arrived. The combined armies of Spain and the Holy Roman Empire descended upon the Ottoman forces, turning the tide of the conflict. The besiegers, now outflanked and demoralized, were forced to retreat. The siege of Malta was over, and the defenders had emerged victorious. The victory at Malta was more than a military triumph. It was a testament to the resilience and determination of those who stood against the tide of conquest. Matteo, though scarred by the ordeal, returned to his village as a hero. The memory of the siege lived on in the hearts of the Maltese people, a reminder of their courage and sacrifice. The Siege of Malta became a defining moment in the history of Europe, a battle that showcased the indomitable spirit of a small island against a vast empire. It was a story of hope and defiance, of ordinary individuals rising to extraordinary challenges. And though the scars of war remained, the legacy of Malta's defenders endured, a beacon of light in the darkest of times.